Alright guys, welcome back to today's video. I know I don't post too much Dying Light, but I feel like I should post this, just in case there's some people who don't know, about these, not secrets. I would say there's a lot of videos on these, but just in case there's someone who hasn't seen them and come across my channel, I figured I'd make it. All of these clips that I'm going to be showing you they're secret blueprints and ways that you can actually get them. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe and, all that good stuff. You don't gotta share it, but if you do share it, pretty cool. And so pretty much what I'm going to be showing you guys today is the locations of World 1 of 1, which is the Mario world. I'm going to be showing you how to get the Korek Machete, and I'm also going to be showing you guys how to get the ExpCalibur. In the video, there will be locations. Just kind of follow along. If you guys are looking to just for one, just skip through the video, but enjoy it. Alright guys, so I showed that clip for you just in case you're trying to do an initial playthrough. But this part is going to be for if you're actually trying to find the Pyza suit, which is why a lot of people come here to do it. And I actually didn't know about this part, so I actually looked it up. So I figured I will put this part in just in case you guys don't know. You're going to look for I don't know if it's 3, but it's a couple. You're going to look for the tubes that Mario goes down. You're going to run back that way until you find them. And then once you kind of get there, you want to be on the front side of them. And I know it might be a bit confusing right now because I'm right where I need to be. But if you're coming from the start, I'm actually running backwards right now. But once you get past these tubes, you just kind of jump until you find it. And eventually you will. And you're going to find this pink block. And on top of it will be the Pyza blueprint. Okay, so now we're on the Korek Machete, and this is actually going to be on top of one of the buildings in the slums, so make sure your location is actually in the slums, and you're going to notice there's a pile of barrels and boxes, and inside of it there's going to be this blue crate. And essentially what you want to do, it's going to take a minute, but you're just going to kind of sit there and kick it until it opens up. And again, I'm going to leave the full gameplay. I know it's going to be a bit long, and you don't really want to watch me kick the box. If you want, you can skip ahead. But eventually, once you kick this box, it'll open up for the Korek blueprint. So yeah.
No time to waste. What the fuck was that? Shit. Okay. Okay, it's done. Fuck.
Okay, now we're on to the ExpCalibur, and you're gonna want to be, if you go on the map towards the bridge, it's gonna be down. On the mini-map, you're gonna kind of see, like, it's gonna be a little speck. You're gonna go to kind of where the bridge is, you're gonna open your map, and you're gonna go down, and you'll see, like, a little speck in the water, and you're not gonna really know what it is, but that is actually the location of the ExpCalibur. And we're swimming over to it right now. It's the rock right ahead of us. And on this rock, you're pretty much going to have to sit and hold the ExpCalibur. I think it's about 3 minutes. You can watch the video and time it if you're really curious. But you can see where my destination is. That's actually where we're swimming to. And that is ultimately where we actually will get the ExpCalibur. And I will lead the gameplay so you guys can watch and you can see that it does initially take a second to get it. It takes a little bit. You got to have some heart and you got to sit through. But, you know. Once you get it, you got it. The initial sword, I don't personally use. I normally put it away and keep it as a collection. But it also gives you a blueprint, and then you can craft it. And I think the crafted blueprints are a little bit stronger than the initial sword. So it just kind of makes sense to make a new one and keep the old one. But by all means, if you want to keep this sword, if you want to keep and use it, go ahead. I don't think it has any repairs, so it's a one-time usage. And as you can see, you just have to hold this until it comes out, and it takes an extremely long time. But once you get it, you got it, and I will be back once I've initially pulled the sword out, because there's another step to this that you need, or you will not get the sword or the blueprint. Alright guys, we're nearing the end of it, and you know you've picked it up once you get the 3000 XP and kind of that initial notice. But one thing that's going to happen here is that the body is actually going to start burning, and you want to stay here until it is fully burnt, and then you can collect your ExpCalibur and the blueprint. But this one does take a second. It's probably the longest, and I do recommend doing pretty much all of these if you can find them outside of Old Town, because that is later in the game. But the Korek, Machete, and the ExpCalibur are honestly really good early game weapons, and they'll have you set. Because when you're starting off, your damages are like 10, 15, 20. The ExpCalibur, I believe, does 300, and the Korek Machete, I believe, does 200. So they're good early game. And as you can see, once you burn the body away, you can pick up your blueprint, and then above it, on my screen, the ExpCalibur is glitched, but you can pick them both up. And then, you have the ExpCalibur, it's in your inventory. And then you just check your blueprints and make sure it's in there. But it should be, and it ultimately will be. And you guys are going to do pretty good with these. If you guys ended up enjoying today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And there might be another series coming.